Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Cougars offense comes onto the field for the first time today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team which won a conference championship is resting. An emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Throwing off play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
This is a great example of really having an awareness of where the defender is and whether or not you want to put a little touch on the ball to go over the defender. Or here, he tries to put too much on it, and the ball comes a little bit short.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep down the right side. Catch is made deep down the right sideline. Keeps a foot in bounds. What concentration.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it near the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Touchdown, Houston, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So the try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here's the handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Important 2nd down play coming up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Haas. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Rebels pick up enough to get a first down there. He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he dumps it off to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense in hurry-up mode. Takes off in a bootleg. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. The defense has got it. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Houston. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just drops the football. He clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, they had the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the old... Offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Pulls it in. It's Gibson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The Rebels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Football comes out. They get him to the ground. Heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the mark. On third and short, they hand the ball off. Breaks loose at the 40. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Rebels lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense. Couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. The pass knocked down by the defense, incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game.
Let's go. Right.
Gonna run it. It's Beebe. They bring him down right at the 20. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's a really good run by this offense, and Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense, looking for a 1st down.
With the catch, it's Lee. Will not be brought down. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Picks up the first, looking for more. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Grab behind the line. It's toss. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. So after the incompletion, it's second down. To throw, it's Simmons. Caught over the middle, it's Gibson. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second down and goal upcoming. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Touchdown, Rebels. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to make a play here. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Receiver makes the catch. They tackle it. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They pick up the first on the ground. Looks like Houston will have the first down.
I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it's 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And then first down right back to the running game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab behind the line, it's Marshall. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And looking to throw now on first down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give, and it just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll do it for the first quarter of play. Well, Kirk, Houston has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. And they hand it off to the back. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. So no long field goal attempt. The offense is on the field to go for it on fourth down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. First down, looking for more now. Looks like Houston will have the first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
Very efficient on 3rd down, and now it's first down and goal. They're going to run it, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going.
Touchdown, Houston. They cap the drive with 6 points. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? It's a shotgun run call. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain. The Rebels will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, do you remember? This guy actually had a fumble early in the game. It's happened so long ago, I've forgotten about it. And speaking of forgetting about it, this guy has forgotten about it because what an impressive day he's had, considering it started off so poorly.
Handoff from the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. And the Rebels come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Send the back in motion. To throw, it's Simmons. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Hey, Chris, the threat of these receivers to the outside really did a nice job of opening up the interior. And the quarterback reads that, sees that he's got the post wide open to the tight end, makes a great throw for that touchdown.
And now the try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's a good coverage there. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Oh, that one's picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Behind the line, it's Lee. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. On third down, it's a handoff. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line.
The ball is free inside the 5. The defense has it, off and running. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. They get him down, but the takeaway and the return, a huge play to set up the offense here.
Good turnover. I needed that.
Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last. He's got it with room to run. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He's brought down, but a solid gain. Moves the ball across the midfield to the 41.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Hand off to the single back. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
We can manage it.
Quickly a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Houston has moved into the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play in that completion.
Another great play by his receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense...
And he flies into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Watkins. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a costly fumble in plus territory. They can't have another one of those here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And the Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry up. To the air, it's Simmons. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. And the quarterback keeps it here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down mark. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
So they'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Watkins. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble now. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Incompletion sets up a second down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Lose the ball to the 33. The Rebels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Back to throw. It's Simmons. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. With the catch, it's Lee.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback keeps the football. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. The Rebels are in the red zone. They keep him off balance with a run. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Rebels.
Now that's That's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down as the clock runs out in the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFB matchups is always on another level. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
Kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions. Back to pass. It's Simmons. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Odom. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball for 31.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
A quick throw out left, complete. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And the Rebels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. There's the handoff. We'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on third down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, you got a big fourth down coming up.
And the Rebels will send the punt team onto the field. And he takes it around the 20. And the returner will be brought down. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The shotgun running play call.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds his man. It's Thomas. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. Handoff to the back. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Running back grabs it on a screen. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Touchdown, Houston. Still no answer for this offensive machine. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Grab down the middle. It's Odom. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. A draw to the back. They'll tackle him at the 27. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
We got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. So keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant a seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change to bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
No huddle here for the offense.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again. We can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Looking to chuck it again. Caught over the middle. It's Gilman. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Caught in the backfield. It's Haas. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Getting set. Here's second down.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
And tackled after a small pickup there. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. The field goal is good.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Bringing it out, it's Martin. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Houston's offense heads back onto the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Has the first down and more. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Well, we know this guy can throw the football, and here, this is what makes him so good. His ability to run the option and get involved in the run game puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They'll run it here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He makes the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
They'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Running back has it on the screen now. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the tackle is made in what's going to be the final play of this period. Well, Kirk, Houston has the lead here with 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Lee. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Grab behind the line. It's Coleman. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Important third down play coming up. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That play will move the sticks, set them up first down at the 42. And the Rebels look to keep this drive moving.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Second down after that short completion.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. To the air, it's Simmons. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Holding. Offense.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ole Miss. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. They'd love to produce some points and build this lead, but also work on the clock here. Breaks into open space. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Fights off a defender. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Here comes the bunch formation. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. He hands it to the back, and the defense smothers him for no gain. The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw. It's Simmons. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Here comes 3rd and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. He lets it go on the move. Looking deep. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. An inside give now from the shotgun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
That completion makes it 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle, but 1st down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
This Houston offense is moving quickly down the field. Grab behind the line It's Marshall. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Chewing clock with the running game. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a 1st down, but a big gain to boot.
They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. He's swarmed by the defense.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. Moves out of the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Odom. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. And the Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Running with purpose.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. 1st down at the 44. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Nice grab. It's Odom. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. It's Odom. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock.
QB spikes it. No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. He's going to take off.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Dropping back, it's Simmons. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Breaks free. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.